I'm my brother, Matija. Welcome, bro.
Thank you, man, so much. Thank you for the invite.
Nice to see you here, my man. I remember one day I was at John's getting a haircut, and John was like, hey, you know this Matija kid from Miami? I'm like, who the fuck is Matija? And he's like, this Serbian kid. He just came down. I'm like, Serbian kid? I'm like, I thought I'm the only Serbian kid you cut. And he's like, no. There's this Serbian kid. He works for with Nico and stuff a little bit. He works he's a basketball manager.
Yeah.
And I was like, who is this kid, man? I'm like, I didn't know you hear about him. Because in Miami, bro, you see there's like a small Serbian community. It's not as big as I thought it was.
There's actually a lot of Serbian people.
There is?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of Serbian
Where are
people.
they, bro?
Everywhere. Everywhere you go, you can meet someone that's from Serbia. Like, I think there's a really big Serbian community, actually. Whichever restaurant I go, like hospitality stuff, there's always a Serbian. At least like a Balkan guy, like Croatia, Bosnia or something.
Yeah,
there's always someone. There's always something.
Damn,
hospitality
bro,
everywhere.
I didn't have that experience.
Like from the top places to like the regular local places, everywhere.
Damn, man, I did not have that experience here.
Yeah.
And I used to live in Toronto.
Yeah.
No, that's a lot of Serbs.
Yeah, that's a huge Serbian community.
That's what I'm
Probably
saying.
like the biggest one, like after Chicago.
Chicago is like a Belgrade.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. But Toronto, brother, anywhere you go, there's Serbs.
Yeah.
Like Serbian restaurants, Serbian clubs, bars.
That's
everywhere, bro.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's a lot. And not just Toronto. You have Hamilton, you have Niagara Falls. Serbs, brother. Yeah. Everywhere. And not just Serbs. You have Croatians, you have Bosnians. But it's a humongous number compared to here. But again, every time I go to the church for Christmas, you see a bunch of Serbs.
Bunch of people.
Bro,
there's like a big celebration party and stuff. You can see a lot of people there.
They gather.
Yeah, they gather.
And I'm like, where are they coming from, dude? Like I never
There was even like a Serbian New Year's Eve, like recently, like a month ago or something. And I couldn't believe how many like Balkan people were actually there.
Oh, you went for the Serbian New Year's Eve?
Yeah, we were there like for a little bit, and it was like 500 people there. It was crazy.
Come on.
It was crazy. It felt like it felt like being back home, basically.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Man, before we get into the conversation, I got some rapid fire questions for you, okay?
Let's do it.
No thinking, quick answers. Let's go. Belgrade or Miami?
For me, Belgrade.
Belgrade,
yeah, definitely Belgrade because of the vibe, the people. People are way more friendly, and it just like feels like the city has the soul. It might be because I grew up there, but like Belgrade is for me definitely the choice. I love Belgrade. Belgrade is probably like one of the best cities for me personally in the world.
What's one place that you want to visit that you haven't visited yet?
That's a good question. Probably Bahamas.
Bahamas.
Yeah, they're close. It's crazy to me that I haven't been there in the 4 years I'm here. It's really close, like
half an hour flight.
Half an hour flight, basically. So that's definitely a place that I want to visit.
Favorite rakia flavor?
I'm actually not a big rakia fan.
Neither am I. That's why I asked.
Yeah, I'm not a big rakia fan, which is probably crazy.
It's rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, maybe Dunja.
Dunja, yeah.
I don't know how to say it in English, but Dunja.
What is Dunja in English?
No idea.
Me neither, brother.
No idea.
I have no clue what that even is. I know back home, we had a Dunja tree.
Yeah, but like, no idea how to say it.
It's not a thing. Burek or cevapi?
Burek.
Burek
all day for me.
Come on.
Yeah, burek is probably the thing I like. One of the top 3 things I like the most. So burek for me.
Favorite Serbian singer?
Oh, that's a tough one. Probably Aco Pejovic. Yeah, let's do it Aco Pejovic, like a strong Serbian singer. So let's say Aco Pejovic.
That is hardcore, bro.
Hardcore.
That is
hardcore.
Kafana style. That's straight Kafana style.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jokic or Djokovic?
Very tough one. Both unique, both special for Serbian people, but I'll go with Jokic. Like I'm living basketball since I was little, and basketball is my life, so I'll go with Jokic. But Djokovic is definitely like a guy that's biggest Serbian ambassador in the world, probably.
Yeah, man. He's done a lot for the country.
He's done a lot for the country. Everybody knows the country because of him. He was the first big sports person worldwide that came out. So Djokovic is definitely the guy, but for me personally, because I'm involved in basketball, it's got to be Jokic. It's got to be Jokic.
Yeah. Favorite sport besides basketball?
Soccer.
Soccer?
Yeah.
I figured. Everybody, that's...
Serbia, it's soccer.
Yeah. Better shooter, Bogdanovic or Stojakovic?
Bogdanovic for me, because I was watching Bogi. I grew up watching Bogi, being around him as well. So he was one of my idols when I was playing basketball. So Bogi all day for me.
Me too, bro. That's my favorite player
Bogi
of all
all day
time.
for me.
I don't give up. That's my favorite player ever.
Yeah.
If you could manage one pro ball player, who would it be?
Luka Doncic. Yeah. Luka Doncic.
I thought he was Serbian for a very long time. I mean, basically he's Serbian.
Kind of, but like Slovenian at the end of the day. But like it will be Luka. It will be Luka.
Basketball IQ, Europe or America?
IQ wise and fundamentals, definitely Europe.
Yeah.
Definitely Europe, in my opinion. Like the coaches teach you basketball the right way at a young age, and that helps develop your basketball IQ. Obviously, there are like high IQ players here, like LeBron, like grew up here.
Yeah, definitely.
But like, I think that the way that coaches teach kids at a young age is definitely Europe, like the IQ and the fundamentals. So I think definitely Europe.
I agree. Okay, my brother. So for those who don't know you, can you give us your name, where you're from, and what do you do?
So my name is Matija Mihailovic. I'm from Belgrade, Serbia originally, and I work as a basketball agent. Everybody that doesn't know what a basketball agent is, you represent players and
what you actually do. But so you grew up in Belgrade?
Yeah, I grew up in Belgrade. I was actually born in Vienna in Austria, but I moved back like after 2 months because my mom was studying there and working there. So they decided it was best for me to be born there. Yeah, I was born there, but I never lived there. So I was born there, moved back to Belgrade immediately, like after 2 or 3 months.
So you're born in Belgrade.
Just born there, like first couple of months. I grew up in Belgrade. My whole childhood was Belgrade, and everything was Belgrade. So,
which part of Belgrade were you in?
First Stari Grad when I was little, and then when I was around 12 or 13, we moved to Voždovac. So I grew up there.
Hardcore.
It's a good neighborhood. It's a good neighborhood. It's a good neighborhood.
Yeah, man. When I was there, we moved to Karaburma.
Okay.
That's why I made that joke.
That's tough one. That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Yeah. Karaburma is a different place, bro. And then we went from there to downtown by Vukov Spomenik.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah. And I went to school there. And I went to school in Karaburma too. But then I went to school in downtown too. And then we moved to Canada. But, bro, Belgrade's a city.
I love Belgrade.
If you grew up out there, my man, that's a very crazy place. And what year did you start getting into basketball? How old were you?
When I started playing basketball, I was probably around 6 years old.
Oh, wow. You started young.
Yeah, really young. My dad is a big basketball fan, so like I used to go to Partizan games when I was little with him. Like probably
so
since I was like, he's a fan.
Yeah.
Probably like since I was 3 or 4, I was going to Partizan games. So like I loved it since day one. But like as Serbia is, everybody starts out playing soccer.
Yeah, of course.
So did I too. Like at being like 4 or 5 years old, I started playing soccer just to like. That's a Serbian mentality, just to learn how to run, just to learn how to play a sport. It's always soccer at the start.
Cheapest too.
Yeah. So it was soccer in the start, but like I didn't like it too much. I always wanted to play basketball. So like I at like 6, maybe 7 years old, I switched to basketball and stayed there basically my whole life.
How did you get with Partizan? When did that happen?
Immediately at the start, like Partizan.
Oh, you went to a school?
Yeah, like the school where they teach you like young kids how to play, and then like the whole youth system. I was there from the start until the end. Just like a couple of months, I was outside of the club. We'll maybe get to that later, but like whole life was Partizan, growing up and like till the end.
That's crazy, man.
A lot of it. Probably it was 11 or 12 years that I was with Partizan, like from the
crazy,
bottom to like
bro.
the U19 team. Everything until the main team, I was there.
Did you ever make it to the main team?
No.
So you were just below the main team?
Just below the main team, yeah.
Basketball is big back home, bro. That's actually a big accomplishment for you, dude. That's amazing.
Yeah, when I look back now, it definitely is.
Yeah,
when I was there that moment, I was not aware of it. It was just like a regular...
Because you're in a moment, you don't realize...
you were in a moment, it was like a regular day-to-day thing for me.
Yeah.
But now when I look back, I'm really proud and happy that I was a part of that
man.
team, of that club. And
it's crazy because some people...
great experience.
People, when they don't realize how much they succeed because they get comfortable, right? So it's like you set new goals.
Yeah.
So when you reach that one goal, you forget where you were 10 goals ago.
Exactly.
So it's like now you're like, oh, this means doesn't feel like anything.
This is like a normal thing.
Normal, yeah, you're used to it.
Which was actually a goal maybe like a month or a year ago.
That's what I'm
like
saying.
You're not aware of it.
And then all of a sudden you're playing for Partizan, you're like, oh, this is nothing.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, most people killed to play for that team, man. It's crazy. I remember my sister, bro. I was also a big soccer fan, obviously. But my first basketball game, my sister took me to it.
Okay.
My guy, it was a finals, and it was like two games were in Pionir, and then 2 games away, and then the final was in Pionir because it was 2-2.
Yeah.
Bro, so the first 2 games, I never knew that. Obviously, watching soccer, hooligans, craziness.
Yeah.
I experienced it with my dad. But I'm like, oh, basketball's not going to be crazy. There's no way. And it was Pionir. I think Pionir is scarier than Arena.
Definitely scary.
Scary.
Definitely way scary. It's way like the fans are way closer to the court. Like the sound system of everything is crazier.
It's insane.
Crazier, yeah.
Bro, when I went there, I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
This is basketball.
Yeah.
And these boys play, and you have a dude standing with a sign is screaming in your face, and it's nothing.
In my opinion, definitely the toughest basketball arena to play at. Pionir is definitely the toughest basketball arena to play at.
Did you ever play against Zvezda at all when you were in the youth?
Yeah, and the youth system used to play like
Is it
every
still
year.
like-
Yeah. It's not like that. It's not a big thing like the main team, obviously because of the fans and the people. But it's still a big thing for us.
Yeah, of
like
course.
you play against.
That's what I'm
Red Star,
saying.
yeah.
So it's you
It's a
competing.
big thing for us. It's for us. That's a derby. Like
Yeah,
that's
of
our
course, bro.
derby. So like it was a really big thing for us. And I always loved playing those, like, let's say, big games. It was just a great feeling that you have, like the day before even, and like on the day of the game, just a feeling that you
Yeah,
cannot
man.
describe. Like the
I can
adrenaline
imagine.
and everything, it's crazy. It's crazy.
And why did you stop playing basketball? What was the real reason you stopped? Like, what was it?
I was true to myself. I was true to myself that I didn't have a bright future at a high level playing basketball. Obviously, I could probably go back. I was here in college playing basketball.
Oh, you played basketball here in
Yeah.
college too? Okay.
Yeah, and in my sophomore year, I realized, okay, I could keep playing basketball, graduate, go back home, play in the maybe Serbian first or second division or something. But I realized that was definitely not a goal that I want for myself in my life. I wanted to play even at a high level or do something else. So at my sophomore year, I realized that I was true to myself, and I wanted to stay in basketball. Stay involved in basketball because basketball was my life since 6 years old. So like I couldn't imagine myself being outside of basketball.
Yeah, you can't leave that.
Yeah, I couldn't leave it, and like I think I always wanted to be as a basketball agent. I wanted to be even like when I was little, when I was like thinking about my life. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a basketball player until I'm like 35. After that, I'm gonna be a basketball agent. Didn't turn out like that quite actually, but like started way earlier, which I think now is way better than like my first like goal. But like I'm happy that I stayed involved in basketball because I love it, and I think that basketball is the best sport in the world.
For me, it's not. I must admit, I do love my soccer, brother. I'm obsessed. I have a problem. I gamble also on it, and obviously you know how the weekends go.
Yeah.
You know, you're on your phone, Hardwire app, and I'm watching 5 different leagues. I was gonna ask you, what is the difference, in your opinion, the biggest difference in coaching back home versus here?
I mean, the biggest difference and the number one difference is that back home, the coaches are still the main guys of a club, of a team.
Yeah.
Coach is the guy.
Yeah.
And here in the US, the players are the stars and the main guys of the team. So that's the biggest difference, because the coach back in Europe has the authority and has the authority to do anything he wants.
Mm-hmm.
Here in the US, the players are the stars, and they are the ones basically above the coach. The like star players of a team are above the coach, in my
Serious?
opinion. Yeah. Here in the US, a coach will get fired if the star player doesn't like him. Back in Europe, it's different. Way different. Like you
So
can
that's how
change the
much-
whole team.
That's how much power.
If you
these
like the
guys have.
coach, you can change the whole team. Here, you're definitely gonna change the coach.
Wow, that's how much power they have over
Yeah.
here.
It's a players' league. NBA is definitely like a players' league.
Yeah,
EuroLeague, for example, is still a coaches' league.
coaches league.
Slowly starting to be a players' coaches' league, but
Back
it's still
home?
a coaches' league. NBA is a players' league. In my opinion, the best thing is like a middle of those two.
Yeah,
Shouldn't be a
You have to have
players' league.
balance.
Shouldn't be a coaches' league.
Yeah, you have to
gotta
have
be a
balance, for
balance,
sure.
and like the way the EuroLeague is starting to look slowly, I think that's a good like way to
Good model.
Yeah, good model to follow it. But I don't see it happening in the NBA, honestly, because the players
Too much money.
too much money, and the
much
players are like too big of stars, like LeBron. Like I can imagine like a coach like I don't know Željko Obradović in Europe like screaming at LeBron for not doing something right. So like
Imagine that
it's
situation,
definitely
bro.
not something that I can
No,
imagine.
man.
So
No.
NBA is always gonna be a players' league.
For those who don't understand, I want you to describe to people watching the difference in the atmosphere back home versus here. I'm sure you talked to Nico. He played back home and everything. He played
Yeah.
here. How would you describe the difference in the atmosphere playing in Serbia versus playing in the NBA?
There's no way to describe the atmosphere to someone who's never been there.
Yeah.
It's no way you can actually like express the whole atmosphere and the feeling you have while watching it. But probably the best way to explain it would be that the NBA games are like a show. Like
Yeah.
you come there, get some food, get
It's a
some
theater.
drink. Yeah.
It's a theater.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So you get a food, you get some drinks, enjoying a couple of dunks, couple of like threes, watch some star players. And back in Serbia, basketball games, especially between like Red Star Partizan, like in the EuroLeague, whatever game,
Yeah.
it's like a war. Like every game is a war. You gotta win it. If you don't win it, it's like disaster. Like it's the end of the world, basically.
Yeah.
Here, you just go on. Like you lose a game, tomorrow is the next one. So,
Yeah,
like,
I noticed that.
it's a whole different mentality.
people
It's
don't
a
care,
different
bro.
sport basically here in Europe.
I agree.
Basically a different sport.
I agree. People don't care here, dude.
No.
If they lose a game, they're smiling. I've seen a game, no offense to LeBron, whatever, man, do your thing. But I've seen the man lose a game. He's shaking hands with everybody, laughing, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. And not just him. There's many, many examples.
Everybody.
like
That's the
him.
mentality here.
Yeah,
That's
they
the
don't
mentality
care.
here. That's just like
Yeah, whatever,
It's
man.
just
We
like
lost. And then they're back on social media, posting pictures, right? That's unheard of back home.
imagine losing a derby back home and like posting a picture after that. Like, the fans would be all on you.
Yeah,
so
man.
like
Of course.
way different. Way
Rightfully
different.
so, bro. The amount of passion they put behind the club.
Yeah.
You gotta come on, man. You at least
You got
try. At least be upset that you lost.
Yeah.
At least be upset. Don't go out there smiling, taking pictures, acting like a clown 5 minutes later after you lose a game to to the biggest enemy.
Yeah.
But here, there's not even like enemies. In basketball, at least, I don't know if there's any like clubs in the NBA. They're like, when they.
There are some rivalries, but like
There is?
it's not like in Europe.
What's
It's
the
just
biggest
like,
rivalry in the NBA that you can. They
probably
can
like
even say?
Lakers and the Celtics because like the teams with most of the titles in the history. So like, it's probably like Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, but when they-
Especially like back in the day with Kobe being there and like
yeah, with Kobe,
the
yes,
stacked
yes,
Celtics.
and
So
Kevin
like,
Garnett. Okay,
yeah.
so okay, sure.
But like right now, there's no big. It was like obviously the Cavs and the Warriors back like a couple of years ago with Steph and LeBron. Like right now, I don't see it.
Oh yeah, Cavs and Warriors. But
Yeah.
but that's like again players.
Players
Players
League.
Right? Yeah, players,
Players
league.
League.
You're right. See, that goes
Yeah.
right back to that.
Yeah,
Players league.
Players League.
It's not the club. It's,
It's
not
not-
the.
it's a players
You know
league.
what I mean? It's not the actual club going
Yeah.
at each other. It's LeBron versus Steph.
Yeah, it was Kobe
What?
versus Garnett. Like, and so it's
There you go.
Players
again.
League.
There you go again. Basketball life stops for you in Serbia. You move to Miami.
No, actually, I was playing college basketball here. That's the reason why I
Oh,
moved down here.
you played college basketball.
That's
here.
the reason why I actually moved to the US because since I was little, my dream was to play college basketball. It was the dream to play at the Division 1 level, which at the end didn't happen that way, but like that was the dream since I was little. I always like loved the college basketball life, even before the nowadays with the NIL and the payments in college basketball, which have made it popular. I loved it since day one. Like since I was little, I loved college basketball. I had a family friend who I kind of looked up to. He was playing college basketball, so I always kind of wanted to be like him. And that's the reason why I went to the US, basically. I had an offer from Kaiser University in West Palm Beach as an NIA school, not a D1 school. I took it, and I came here, and the rest...
So that's how you came here.
That's how I came here.
Wow. I was always wondering, like, why would you pick Miami out of all the? I mean,
No, it was- yeah.
For me, it's the best city in the states.
For me
my
too.
opinion.
For me
I
too.
love
For me
Miami,
too,
dude. I
yeah.
love the culture here.
Yeah.
I love it all, especially for us immigrants, man. It's
Yeah.
like the best place we can be in.
International city, definitely like an
100%.
international city, yeah.
Imagine going to a really American city and
Yeah.
where you from? Serbia?
Yeah.
Looking at
Where's
you
that?
crazy.
Where is that?
Where
Russia?
is that? Oh, dude, I heard when I say Serbia, they think it's Siberia.
Siberia. Oh, is it
That's
cold
the
over
num-
there?
Yeah, like what, bro?
Yeah.
Like we're in Europe. Like
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And what happened? So you played college basketball? And
Yeah,
you just,
I played my freshman year in West Palm Beach at Kaiser. Had a good year. And then Niko Jovic of the Heat is my good friend. He was also drafted the same year when I went to Kaiser. So he was here. So I was going a lot of back and forth between West Palm Beach and Miami. I liked Miami a lot,
Yeah.
way more than West Palm Beach for a young guy. And the reason, then I transferred my second year. I transferred to St. Thomas University in Miami. Played my second year there. And then I came to the realization that I wouldn't be a basketball player at the end of my college career. I wouldn't like keep playing basketball. And then I just stayed in school and opened my own agency, and that's how things went.
wow. What was your biggest culture shock when you came from Serbia to the States?
For me personally, everything was a shock. It was the first time that I was moving out of my home. Like
You're a
moving,
young man. You
Yeah,
came really
moving
young.
away like from parents and stuff. So everything was a big shock for me. Honestly, the first couple of months, maybe even the first semester, every day I wished to go back home.
Really?
Yeah, every
So
day.
you weren't happy. Did you struggle with English?
English was not an issue.
Okay.
I went to an international school back home.
Oh, so you already learned a little bit.
Yeah,
Like you knew
so,
the basics.
so English was not an issue, but everything else was the issue. Like school was different. I didn't struggle with school, but it was different.
Yeah.
Basketball was different. Coaching style was different. Friendships are different. You don't have anyone here.
Yeah.
So like everything was a shock for me, honestly. And like the biggest shock was coming into the college dorms and living with 8 people in like 2 rooms combined. So like
wow.
that was definitely the biggest shock.
Yeah.
That was definitely the
And
biggest
also
shock.
friends too, like you said. Friends are very different here.
Friends are very
They're
different.
not like
Not
they're not-
real.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're like rent-a-friends.
Basically.
Right? They're
Basically.
here for a year. and then they're gone, or even 6 months, sometimes even a month. Who knows? I've noticed a lot of people here, not just here in Canada too. They're friends with you when they can use you, when they can benefit from you, and then whatever you guys split tomorrow. Does nothing, whatever.
Yeah, it's way different.
Very different. Back home,
the friendships back home are deep, like kind of deep relationships.
Yeah, man.
Here, everything is like day-to-day thing, basically.
100%. I spoke about this too. Like my friends back home, a lot of Serbian kids, they're my family, bro. There's no difference in my family and them.
Yeah.
They're my family. I might not speak with these guys now because I moved here to America for like 5-6 months.
Yeah.
Guess what? If I need something, it's one phone call. They're there. There's not a question. It's like, oh, we're not friends anymore. No, but we're family. It's not. But here, it's very different. I noticed that's definitely, I can see for you as a young kid coming, because when you're 18 in Serbia, bro, you have friends.
Yeah.
Like you have a circle.
There's a certain lifestyle that you have there, and
man.
you come over here and like boop, and everything is
for sure
different.
For
like everything was a shock, but like let's say the biggest shock was the living with 8 people in like a small apartment.
Yeah, and you never met these guys, obviously.
Never in my life. Yeah.
Wow, that must be different, dude. Coming from Serbia at 18 years old.
Yeah, that
I
was the
can
biggest
imagine.
shock.
I would be tripping out.
Yeah.
Good for you, my man.
But looking back now, I would do it the same. I would do everything the same way as I did. I think that that helped me a lot to realize all the things, how things work over here, like and to get more mature, definitely at a young age. So I would definitely do it all the way, like everything I would do the same. At that time, I didn't like it at all. Wanted to go back home. Yeah. But now looking back, I would do everything the same.
And it made you who you are today, kind of, you opened up a lot of doors for you.
Definitely did.
Yeah.
Definitely did.
Opened up a lot of doors for you. It's amazing, man. Good for you.
Yeah.
Next Up Agency. How was Next Up Agency born? How did this even happen?
It was during my sophomore year when I realized that basketball is not going to go a long way for me. And I always wanted to be an agent since I was little. I was surrounded by agents who are some family friends. Some other agents were like agents of my other friends playing with me. So I was always surrounded by them, and I always loved the lifestyle, how it looked from the side. So I always wanted to be an agent. Like since a kid, like after my career, that was definitely my goal. And then like once I started realizing that my playing career was coming to an end, I wanted to do my own thing. I didn't want to join an agency, a bigger agency immediately to work for someone. I wanted to try my own thing when I'm young. And I think that that's the best way to learn the business, starting on your own and experiencing everything from like day one. So I started my own agency 2 years ago. Actually, it was with Vladimir Dragutinovic, my partner.
You have a partner?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was an ex-basketball player back in the 90s for Partizan, won the EuroLeague with Partizan. And he was the youth director of Partizan when I was playing. So I knew him like all my life, basically.
Okay.
So, and he was an agent like for 20 years, but he stopped for a little bit. And he was the guy who I approached when I wanted to become an agent, talk to him, like kind of mentor me.
Yeah.
And then we came to the realization that the best thing is to start it together. So like we started it together, and like now 2 years later we have 20 clients, which is.
I was just gonna ask you, how many players do you guys manage?
We have 20 clients right now, both like college basketball and in Europe. So which is a big thing, honestly. In 2 years I have 20 clients, and I think that in the future we're just gonna keep growing.
When someone hears a basketball manager, what is your day-to-day life with these guys? Like, do you communicate with these guys every day? How does this work?
It's different. Like every day is different.
Yep.
You don't have a timetable of like what you're gonna do every day. It's like random. Like Monday could be the day off basically when you don't have anything, and then a Sunday could be the worst possible day.
Yeah.
So you don't have any schedules. You don't have a time when you work. Like your phone is that you need all the time.
That's your office.
That's your office. Yeah, your office is everywhere where your phone is. So like.
But what do you guys do? Like, what is...
That's the thing. That's the biggest thing. Like, when I was younger, I thought that this is the best job in the world. I still think it is. But the reason I thought when I was young is because I thought you don't do anything.
Okay.
You travel, watch basketball.
Serbian baby.
Yeah, you travel, watch basketball, sign a contract here and there, and that's it.
And you're good.
That's how I thought it was when I was little. And that's the reason why I kind of started doing it, because I thought, like, this is the best job in the world, the easiest, and, like, you do what you love. But then, like, immediately when I started, I, like, realized how much there actually is. You have a lot of day-to-day stuff. You're dealing with people. So, like, dealing with people is always difficult. You got to be there. You got to be present for them. Everybody's different. Everybody has a different character. You got to understand them, be there for them in the good days and then in the bad days as well. You got to be there for them, help them out. And the biggest like job of a basketball agent, obviously, to find the right club or college for the players.
So that's your main.
That's the like
main
job.
scope, yeah.
You gotta find the club or the college where the player's gonna play, and that's basically the most difficult part of the job, because it's easy to go after the biggest money offer, but if that's not something that's gonna last for a while, if that's not the right path for a guy, then you gotta find the actual good spot for the player. And
How he's gonna develop and everything.
yeah, and that's the hardest part, because like one mistake can basically ruin your reputation and obviously the player's career maybe.
Yeah.
So that's the toughest part of it. You gotta always find the best possible solution and be ready to face some consequences if you make mistakes. So that's definitely like a big part of the job. That's actually the job, to finding, and then like obviously day-to-day stuff. You can also like find some endorsements for the players and obviously be there to like fix their problems.
Yeah.
Day-to-day stuff with the coaches and always keep them in the loop. So like every day is different, which I like, honestly.
Yeah, of course.
I couldn't imagine myself doing a 9 to 5, honestly. I couldn't imagine myself doing it. So I think that this job is perfect. Every day is different. You travel a lot and you're just meeting a lot of people. It's interactive, so I love it.
Dude, you're so young and you're doing this. It's crazy.
And
it's amazing
yeah.
for how young you are and how involved you are in basketball. And to like, I can't even think when I was your age, I could never see myself doing something like what you're doing now, man. It's such a, you should be proud of yourself, buddy. You should be very proud of yourself. Like the accomplishment, how much you're involved in basketball and how much you've learned at a young age is amazing. Just hearing this from someone as young as you are. I mean, usually in my head, you know, a basketball agent is someone older, you know, someone that's been to basketball for a long time, and then he has experience in the league, and then he met people, and then, you know. But you, my friend, you're 22 years old.
That's how I thought also in the beginning, that's how how my life should look like. Play basketball and then become an agent. But now in the past years when I was working this job, I realized actually that like the biggest agents both here and in Europe were actually not ex-players. Like because the biggest agents are not ex-players, which is weird to me. But I thought
that is weird. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's weird because I always thought it's gonna be like some player that's become an agent, like knows the guys, and he's gonna be like popular and like sign all of the new kids because he's. But it's actually not like that. Like back in Europe, there are a couple of big agents, not ex-players. Over here, like also big agents, big agencies, not ex-players.
They're not players.
Yeah.
But now that I think
obviously
about
there are some ex-players that are like really good
sure there
agents,
is, yeah.
but like. Majority of them, not ex-players.
Yeah, now that I think about it in soccer too, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
There's the biggest agents in Europe are just a bunch of randoms I never heard of. Like the guy that manages like some Portuguese dude, I forgot his name. He's a manager for soccer and he's from Portugal. And oh my God, what is his name? And this guy has a roster, like half of Europe is under his belt. It's crazy.
And he never played soccer.
Never ever touched the ball in his life.
Exactly. So there are no rules. Definitely like no rules.
And how do you like, I know this is kind of a personal question, but how do you get paid? Like what's like, you get paid from the players, you get paid from the team?
That's a thing that's very different, like US and Europe. Europe, it's like the FIBA rules. It's like based on, you get the commission from the club. The club pays you a certain commission of the player's contract.
Okay.
And the club pays it towards you. The player doesn't pay you. The club pays you.
Okay.
Here in the US, it's different. The player actually pays you the commission, the agent fee, basically.
Like a management fee.
Yeah.
You get paid.
The player pays you here in the US, and then in Europe, it's a club that pays you. So it's different on this.
What would you prefer?
Honestly, the club. Because
it's easier, I guess, to deal with.
It's, kind of easier to deal with them. It's a certain way how it works, and the club pays you, and it's easier for the players because they get their thing, and the rest the club covers.
Yeah.
And then here in the US, they got to pay it out of their pocket. So, like, it's always...
Yeah, it's harder to...
It's always harder to, like, get it that way.
I know this might get personal with some of your boys that you manage, but who's the biggest standout player that you ever signed? Without hurting somebody's feelings.
No, I mean, I honestly look at all of them the same way, honestly.
Okay.
But one guy that I will always, like, remember probably in my career and the end of my career as well is Ognjen Stankovic, because we were teammates since, like, we were 14 or 15 years old. We were teammates and kind of best friends. So I will always remember signing him, and the day when he actually committed to Akron University, I will always remember the day because it was kind of a dream come true, not to like sign a player, but for that to be him. So I will always remember that day. And
who's the first one you ever signed? Do you remember?
Yeah, it's Stevan Karapandzic. He's a player that plays in Serbia. Like he was a friend of mine, older one, and he played in Partizan as well in the youth system. So I knew him. So he was the first guy that I actually signed.
Speaking of Niko Jovic, what is your relationship with him? How did you guys meet?
We knew each other from back home. He's a year older than me, and we used to play against each other. And like Mega, where he played, is a big club for like youth development in Serbia. And I was playing in Partizan, so it was always kind of a rivalry. So we knew each other for like ages now. And like we were never kind of like too close. We knew each other from basketball, but like we never like spent time off the court together.
Yeah.
It was one summer where like we met like at the same destination. We had like a couple of night outs and like a couple of beach days. And that's we kind of got a little bit closer. But
here in Miami?
No, back
back
in Montenegro actually. But then, like, I committed to Kaiser University here in 2022 in May or June, and he got drafted here to the Heat in June. So it's kind of a coincidence that we ended up in basically the same city at the same time. So we kind of got, like, to know each other better over here and, like, became close friends now.
That's amazing. You guys obviously close now, and you work together a little bit or no?
We don't work together. He's with a different agency, but, like, we're just friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is he doing now? What's your opinion on him in the Heat? How do you think he's gonna end
this year? He's struggling a little bit because they changed the whole offense system, so he's struggling to adjust a little bit. But I think that he's an amazing player.
His IQ level is insane.
People are not aware that he's 22 years old. It's his 4th year in the league, and he's only 22. So people are not aware of it. A lot of rookies that come into the NBA are 21 or 22, and he's 22, finishing his rookie contract, going into the second contract. So like people are not aware.
He's got a big contract.
Yeah.
$60 million.
Yeah.
In my opinion, he deserves it. He's an amazing player. His IQ level is crazy.
Yeah.
Like the boy can play.
He can play like 1 through 5 basically.
Yeah, he
So
can.
that's probably his biggest advantage in the NBA type of basketball. Like he can play anything.
Yeah, man.
And he can guard 1 through 5 too, which is big. So I think that he was having a really good year last year. With them changing the offense system, he's struggling a little bit, but I think he's definitely going to bounce back. Yeah, he's definitely going to bounce back.
Yeah. I remember when he just got traded here, I bought his jersey immediately. I was like, oh, this is my guy, because I was a fan of him when I just seen it. When he was coming up, I'm like, oh, this guy's going to be crazy, bro. And I heard that,
really talented.
Yeah, he's really talented. And I heard that his story, how he became a player. He played
water polo.
Water polo.
Water polo.
Wow. Yeah, he's tall. I guess he makes sense, right? He's a tall boy.
He played. I don't know why, honestly, but he played water polo and he was really good at it. Like from what he says, he was.
Because John told me that he was supposed to be amazing at it.
Yeah, he was probably like he had a chance to also be like the national team in water polo, like if he kept playing, but he decided to go with basketball.
Yeah,
and it's probably good at he decided to do that.
Great decision, obviously. Yeah. And crazy John. So you know what John told me? John told me that he played on horses, the sport.
That's what John told me.
John said that Jovic played what is that sport called? It's polo.
Polo,
right? Polo.
Yeah. He forgot the water part. He probably forgot the water part.
John, you forgot the water part, bro. Come on. He's like, no, he played the thing with horses. I'm like, he rode horses? I'm like, I don't.
In Serbia.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't even think he played that sport in Serbia, but that's not even that big. We don't play that.
No, we don't have it.
I don't even think we have that. Yeah, we have horse racing, obviously.
Yeah,
but we don't have polo.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have water polo.
Yeah.
That's incredible. And Bogdanovic, how's your relationship with him?
He was my idol growing up.
Yeah.
I looked up to him. He was my idol, and I had the luck to meet him early when I was probably like around 10 years old. Our parents know each other, and my family friend is one of the coaches that he had, so I kind of had the luck to meet him early and just like kept the relationship growing. And now that I'm getting older, we're starting to have like a friend type of relationship. Yeah, friendship basically.
That's so cool, dude.
Yeah, like for me, it's unbelievable, honestly. Like guy that I looked up when I was little now to like be able to.
You're a young guy too, brother. Like that's so crazy. Like how old is he? He's about 30.
34.
34.
Yeah, about to turn 34 this year. I'm 22. Yeah.
That's amazing.
So like the thing from like being a fan to like being a friend is something unbelievable for me, honestly.
Yeah, man. You told me you're gonna go to the All-Star weekend.
Yeah.
You're gonna hang out with him.
Yeah, we did.
End up hanging out with him?
Yeah, we did.
What did you guys do?
Just hanging out. Like a lot of like, I think that all of the Serbian players that are in the NBA, we all went there together just to have fun. Like,
so everybody came.
Everybody came down
Come
together.
on,
So
that's
we
so
just
cool,
so
dude.
we just hang out all together, like spend time, get some food. So it was just basically a weekend of doing nothing but like being with the people you like. So
Yeah,
it was really good.
Was
really
Nico there
good.
too?
Nico was there too.
Oh man,
It was a really good
Nico,
weekend.
shout out to you, buddy.
Really good weekend. Really
that's
good
incredible, man. What did you think of the All-Star game?
We actually didn't go to the All-Star
You guys
game.
just
We
chilled?
watched it from home, like from Bogey's home, because like it was too much for us to go honestly to the game, like the whole event stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot of guys together.
Yeah, but like I think that this year it looked better.
You think so? I
Yeah.
was so disappointed, brother. I watched the whole thing. I was like, especially the slam.
No, I mean
dunk
I'm talking about a game. I'm
Yeah.
talking about a game. It
But
looked
what's
better
the
than
game? Like,
last.
there's like
year.
4 games. Like,
Yeah, they
what-
put like
what is
three.
that system?
They put like 3 teams, like Team World and then like 2 US teams,
Okay.
and like compete against each other and like play against each other. So like, it was more interesting than last year. Honestly, last year was really bad. But like, yeah, I don't like the whole All-Star
No,
concept anymore.
I was
like,
so lost. I
like
didn't know what
10
I was
years
looking-
ago when I was really like little, like growing up, it was a good thing to watch like East versus the West. It
that
was like a big
sick,
thing.
man.
Yeah,
It was actually competition. They
Yeah.
actually tried.
yeah,
Now it's theater. Again, like we talked earlier, it's even more than theater. Now
Yeah.
it's just like for social media, they have fake fans clapping behind
Yeah.
them. Like, what
That's
is
crazy,
going
yeah.
on, man? And the slam dunk contest.
I'm
What
happy
was-
that Keshad Johnson from the Heat won it because
Yeah.
like we were around him, so like I'm happy he won it.
Sure.
But like it's definitely a downfall from like Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon a couple
Remember
years
Zach-
ago. So it's
Do you
definitely a
remember
downfall.
those
Yeah,
dunks? Do you remember Vince Carter?
yeah.
Do you remember these
It's definitely a
competitions, my
downfall.
man?
But I think
What
that
is going
I
on?
also think that that's an issue because we've seen everything. Like we've seen probably all the dunks possible in the so I don't think there's something new that a guy can invent to be like different.
Okay, they don't have to invent anything new, but at least come up with something decent.
Yeah.
We love the guy from the Miami Heat. God bless him. That's our
Yeah.
city. That's our boy. He won. Amazing. But his final dunk, dude, like
Yeah.
he jumped from like the free throw line was like 4 feet behind him,
Yeah.
and he just like windmilled it, and like
Yeah.
that was like the winning dunk, and
Yeah.
he danced after, which I hated. They danced after every single dunk, but whatever. I mean, again, people don't take it serious like I wish they did, and that's what also goes back to our conversation earlier about how much more serious is basketball over there than here.
Yeah.
Players take it much more serious than here because they have to. You know,
Yeah.
you have the fans; they're screaming
Yeah.
in your face. But here, it's all for show, and I guess that's the result of it. Again, do you think social media ruined that part of NBA here, or like, do you think it's too much now that it's all like social media based? People are being kind of fake. They'll go to the change room right on their phone.
Yeah.
Do you think
I
that
mean,
affects the sport?
It definitely affects it. It definitely made it the way it is right now, especially in the NBA. But like, I don't see it being different. Honestly, it's a time of social media. It's a time of people being on social media, and it's basically it's money for them, like
Yeah, I
endorsement deals and
Yeah.
everything. So like, there's no way it's gonna be without it. So we just gotta.
Yeah, we gotta accept it.
Yeah.
I just think that players are not serious anymore. That's what it looks like.
They are, especially when the playoffs come. They.
Well, that's the only time they're serious is when
Yeah,
the playoffs come.
yeah.
That's when you see real basketball. Is a playoff.
It's kind of like from the All-Star break, like from now on until the end of the year, they're gonna be definitely like more serious. Like it's always like that.
So first 6 months.
Yeah, for first couple of
scrimmage.
months, it's like basically getting to know the team and
Yeah.
everything, and then after the All-Star break, it starts to get more serious.
Let's take it back home. What is your opinion on the political situation in Serbia right now?
It's difficult.
Yeah.
It's difficult.
Can you explain? Because, okay, I haven't been there in a very long time, and I'm kind of lost with the politics. I don't understand what is going on. I'm seeing craziness,
Yeah.
protests.
Yeah.
Who's protesting? What's going on, in your opinion?
The main reason why the whole protest started because there was a tragic accident in Novi Sad. I think
When the
now
thing
you-
collapsed, right?
Yeah, when the thing collapsed. So that was honestly a big tragedy, and the reason why the students started protesting is because I think that no one got kind of
Involved.
blamed for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's the reason why the protest started, and it just kept going because of a lot of things. Like always in the world, there's a lot of issues with politics and maybe corruption and everything. So,
Yeah.
like everywhere, honestly, it's just like it's our country, so like it's always
But it's been going on for a long time now. the
yeah, it's
protests.
basically like 2 years
Yeah.
on and
Non-stop.
on and off.
Yeah,
like
but it's
some
still-
yeah,
every
it's
time I turn-
nonstop. Yeah, and it's difficult. I was there like now in December and even in the summer, like it's definitely affecting the people. It's definitely affecting the whole situation in the country. It affects the people. It affects the lifestyle. It affects everything. So it's really difficult. So I just hope it ends at some point.
Where do you see it ending?
When?
How do you see
or
this
how?
ending? How do you see this ending?
No idea. Honestly, no idea. When it started, I thought it's gonna be done pretty quickly. Like maybe like somebody's gonna get blamed for the tragic accident. It's probably
And
gonna
someone's gonna go to jail, whatever. Goodbye.
yeah, and it didn't go that way. So like,
But so
and now
this-
2 years later, basically nothing changed.
So this whole protest is over that one incident that happened,
That's
or it's
what-
kind of
that's
everything
why I
bottled up.
started. And like, to be honest, now I don't even know like what all of the reasons are.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, like I just think that, in my opinion, someone's gotta get blamed for the tragic accident. If there's someone to be blamed, but probably there's someone to be blamed, and then like the rest, like all of the reasons, like every country, like no country is perfect.
Yeah.
So like, there's definitely not gonna be like that. Everyone is happy, but like it's just gotta get better than it is right now.
How is life in Serbia right now, in your opinion? Not compared to here, obviously, but
Yeah.
how is it? Is it much better than it was before?
I think it's
Are we evolving?
Yeah, we're definitely evolving. We're definitely evolving. Like the city looks way different now.
It does.
Like compare like I don't know, my freshman year here and like now when I'm finishing like school and everything, the city looks like way more like modernized, like a world type of city.
Okay.
Like a big city. So I like the way it looks. I like the way it develops. I just think that the situation's gotta be more stabilized.
Stable.
So like, but I think I like the way that our country is progressing, especially Belgrade as a capital. So I'm happy for Belgrade to be my home in the future.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, you're going back.
Yeah,
In your opinion, how are politics involved in sports back home?
a lot,
There are a lot?
yeah. But I mean, in Europe especially, and then like Serbia is probably one of the countries, that Balkan region, where
Yeah.
politics plays a big role in sports. I mean, the biggest reason for that because of the biggest two teams, Partizan and Red Star, are not private teams. They're owned by the country, by the
state, yeah.
state. So like obviously politics got to be involved in it.
Yeah.
They finance the club, so they want to have their say in the decisions and everything. So politics plays a big role.
I've heard that Red Star gets something like 50 million a year compared to Partizan. They get like 3-4. Is this a rumor? Is this true?
Honestly, I think those are rumors.
Those are rumors?
Yeah, obviously, like it's year to year. One team gets more one year, and probably the second year the other team gets maybe a little
Do you
bit
think
more.
it's actually even like that, or it's...
Basketball, I honestly think it's pretty even. I think it's pretty
maybe
even
basketball.
in basketball.
What about the other one?
Soccer, I don't follow too much, honestly.
Okay.
But obviously, Red
Because
Star.
I'm hearing
Yeah, but obviously,
crazy
Red Star is
shit.
playing like in the Champions League. Partizan is playing in like
Yeah, we're
Conference League or something.
not even.
Not even Conference
Not
League.
even.
So I think that's connected to it, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
I think that the state definitely gives more money to Red Star in soccer, but it's always
Which
because
is
of
a
the
fan
levels
club,
too.
and it's also, you're right, the
Yeah.
level, they are much higher of a
Yeah.
level of a club than we are. They weren't always, but now they're really, really above us. I mean, the game
Really
today
above,
was,
yeah.
that was just stupid.
Yeah,
What am I watching, man? It's pointless.
yeah.
We're nowhere
I mean,
near.
it's kind of normal to be the game to look how it looked today because like one team is playing at the highest level in Europe and then the other one is not even playing a European competition.
man.
So
Now that you're a manager, back home, it's known that we have a lot of criminals being managers.
Yeah.
What is your opinion on that?
I honestly think it's more in soccer than in basketball.
So it's not in basketball like that.
Yeah, I don't think it's in. I mean, there are a couple of maybe guys that are in that like
Evolved.
type involved in criminal and like also sports. But I honestly think that it's more connected to soccer. Like I'm honestly zero involved in soccer. I don't know how it works and everything. But like rumors I heard, it's like I don't know. It's like that in soccer, but basketball is not. It's not like
It's
that.
not that bad. What about the fans? I know the fans are very involved in both.
They're involved with the clubs. They're not
Yeah.
involved with us as agents, but they're
Okay.
involved with the clubs. So like we don't like.
So they don't tell you, listen, you gotta sign this guy. I'm gonna.
No, no. I mean, you can like when you get to like a higher level, when you have players in the restaurant parties and a lot of them, obviously like people are gonna know you, people are gonna tell you something, but it's not like that. It's not
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, I think soccer is more like that than basketball.
And where do you see Serbian basketball the future?
I think it's just gonna keep.
You think we're gonna
Growing.
evolve
Yeah,
better
Like-
than before, or
it's always like that. It's always when there's a good generation, people are saying that the next one's gonna be way worse than it is right now. So like it's always like that. But like it always turned out that there are gonna be new guys. Like back in the day when my dad was watching, it was like I don't know, Danilovic, Djordjevic, and those guys, and they were saying like there is not gonna be a next Danilovic or Djordjevic. Like we don't have a next one, but we have Bogdanovic, Jokic, Jovic, and those guys. And I think it's
we never had a Jokic before.
Yeah, so I think it's just gonna like keep going. Like I think we're a basketball country, honestly.
Yeah, we are.
So I think it's just gonna keep growing, honestly.
I think we have much more chance of succeeding in basketball than soccer, big time, especially in Europe.
Yeah,
it's just I think also my opinion. It's because like we just said, I think less criminals are involved in basketball.
Probably,
and basketball is really focused on talent back home. In soccer, it's more like who your manager is. That's who you're gonna play for. You know, they push certain players. Some of them I even know how they made it to these teams.
Yeah,
whatever it is, what it is. But that's why I think that in basketball we're always gonna be much more serious of a country because we have such a better system, right, than soccer. Because I think that our soccer is just you never know, man. It's like when you put a team together, they don't care.
But we have good players. We have really
talent.
good players and talented players. But like when you put them together, it just doesn't look how it's supposed to look.
Ego.
Probably a big part of it. Which I think in basketball is the reason why we're actually good.
Yeah.
Because there's no ego in the national team, which is phenomenal to me. With those type of players,
I love
like they're like all high level players, either EuroLeague or NBA, and there's no ego in the team.
Yeah, and when you put them together, you always expect something good out of them. And they always make it minimum. Like for us in basketball, it's a cool minimum, like semifinals, like minimum.
Like, I mean, the Eurobasket, like in September, we lost in the quarterfinals. I think it was the biggest possible disappointment ever.
The whole country freaked out. It was a shock.
And when you win like the bronze medal, it was like okay, it's just okay, whatever.
Yeah, it's like expected.
Yeah,
it's like minimum bronze medal.
Yeah,
finals is like what we expect.
And then
if
like
you win, God bless.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
In soccer, my man, if we qualify,
it's
like holy. We're celebrating the whole country.
I was hoping the Serbians going to qualify for the World Championship in soccer over here, but like
here, man.
Yeah, it's
and
great.
Of course, the one time we live here. Nope. We don't get to see how we see how whatever. Anyway, brother, thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you for the invite, man.